All praises, brothers and sisters. All praises to the Most High. Shalom. Give me a one if you can hear me. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. 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 All right. Yes, sir. Brothers, anybody saw that video that the beloved brother Big Judah just dropped? The influx is coming, fathers come for his people. We did told you that father's not playing. Yeah. The 12 tribe is being awakened. The third temple already built. Father is in us. He's dwelling in us. The blessing is here and it's coming. You people gonna have to bend the knee. Yeah. You people gonna have to empty your pocket. Get off all in. Yeah. All praise. Yeah, all praise to the Most High. Most High. Yeah, all praise to the. Yeah, sing it with me, brothers. Yeah, all praise to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The God of my forefathers and my foremothers, all praises. Yeah, the Most High is the one that created the heaven and the earth. He molded Adam out of the ground. He created the stars and the other planet. All. He created all. Our fathers is here. His name is of us. The angels is here. All people are back. All praises, man. Shout out to the beloved big brother Judah. Yeah. Yeah. I've been receiving a lot of email about the pastor, which make a declaration about our people. He said this. Black people. That's a better beat anyway. No. Let's take a savage beat. Let's see. No, I said this one. What? Judgment. Judgment. The Messiah is not playing. The Messiah is not playing. The Messiah is not playing. The Messiah is in the midst of us. Empty your pocket, boy. Empty your pocket, boy. Get off for all in. Get off for all in. Yeah. Judgment, brothers and sisters. They know that. Judgment. Brothers and sisters, you see this, the Moshe. Now, we will shut them down. Look, listen, brothers. People thinking this is a game. Brothers, till now, those people think this is a game. That guy tell them straight up, I'm not playing, man. He told them straight up, I'm not playing, man. He said, yo, I'm not playing. This thing is real. This man is pissed off. He's angry. He's in the midst of us. Brothers, he's not playing. And people think like, oh, well, this is like this is a fluke and stuff. It just happened once in a while in every empire. in every kingdom there's a little bit of shaking. No, sir, this is not a little bit of shaking, man. Father is pissed off, and he's here. Shut your mouth, man. This dude, you know what? This dude been listening to our song. Dude say, shut your mouth before the Messiah shut you down. Okay? Dude say, shut your what? Shut your mouth before you be shut down. Besides, it's going to shut you down. Everything is recorded here, man. Everything is here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna shut you down. Shut you down. 500 Nation brothers and sisters. We just got this one. All praises, brothers and sisters. Archaeological Mexico. Yeah, both sides blessing us. Oh, beautiful. Yep. Shut it down. All praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH. All praises. All praises. All praises and glory. Respect to the Most High. Yes, sir. Those are books that came in it. Sacred site, brothers and sisters. We'll shut you down. Hey, down. 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 Yeah, shut you down. Yeah. Down. We will show those books again. Yeah. Yes, sir. Brothers and sisters, the Most High is not playing. Father is here. He's not playing, and the people are feeling the heat. They are starting to feeling the heat. Okay, and this book, I can show you. That's the book that has the stuff. When I told you we have over 3,000 temple, and we only have 262. If of those temple hold the treasure of the world, this book right there, you can only have the PDF. You know, one sister went over there, and you know the whole story. Now, brothers, understand this. This is not a coincidence. Today, what day is today, brothers and sisters? What day is today? What is the number? What month are we in? I see the Mayan libraries. No, I saw the movie. I put it on and stuff like that. Yeah, today's March 1st, brothers and sisters. It's no coincidence, man. March 1st, man. Wait a minute. Some people say it's March the 3rd, the 30th. No, today is the March 1st, brothers. Yes, March 1st. It's no coincidence, man. With the fasting, with all those things going. Wait, oh man, am I buffering? No, it's not. It's not buffering. Brothers, excuse me for one moment, okay? I was doing something very important, and then it's gonna take me at least another four. I say 5 to 10 minutes. I'm probably gonna be in the middle of the lesson, and then I'm supposed to meet somebody, and then things like that, and we'll get things going. So, brothers, this is not a coincidence. This is not something that happened because, oh, it just happened out of nowhere. Brothers, sisters, you saw the video of King Christmas. That wasn't him. That was a message directly to us. Now, again, another dude, Pastor John Kilpatrick, he came in and then he confirmed it. You will bow down, you will bend the knee, and then you will pay. You will pay, you will pay, you will reimburse everything. Strangely enough, I was watching there's this fellow. It's a little Moabite fellow that keep popping up on my feed on my recommendation. He's not that fellow. What's his name again? What is that scumbag name that say Trump was going to be president? That little Asian fellow. What's his name again? Christian. He's not Christian though. He's another guy. He does stimulus stuff. You most likely know this guy. And I believe today he bought a video, said like one of those politicians say they want to give people $10,000 a month or $10,000 for $10,000 for like a stimulus check. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Yeah, it said $10,000. Okay, well, all right then. Yeah, go start writing that check. But you want to make it for everybody. Okay, play games, play games, play games with the Most High. Play game. You know what's here. You know what's coming, brothers. Yeah, they got a 1,400 per person. Now they are talking about the $10,000 one. So yeah, Pastor Kilpatrick. Yeah, it started, brothers. It started. Listen to me. Once the Most High say something, brothers, no matter how much people you have writing books saying no, it will happen. It will happen. It will happen. Yeah, man. Hey, man. So, yeah, man. The Most High keep his pen strong. Slap you all out. What? Bring that money, man. I know some of our people will be too proud, and then yeah. So stuff like that. Yeah. I don't want no money from people. The Most I gonna have to come here and give me this money because I'm that much important. Yeah, whatever, man. Brothers, sisters, rejoice. Like you say, like you see here, brother. This guy, this John Patrick, Pastor Kilpatrick, whatever this dude is. And this one got a funny name. He got the name of our ancestor, John, like John the Baptist, and Patrick, like Paul, Kilpatrick. Well, it's another kill. It's not kill as a killing, but it's Kile. It's John Kilpatrick. It's like I forgot what Kile mean, but it's John Kilpatrick. That's a name they used to refer to Paul Kilpatrick. I believe bless Patrick, kill means something like bless or peace Patrick or something like that. Yes, sir. So now, brothers, listen. This man, he didn't say anything about the rapture. Because that's what those people were there to listen for. He didn't say anything about the rapture, brother. He didn't say anything about Jacob's trouble. He didn't say anything about Trump. He didn't say anything about the left wing, right wing, abortion. Yeah, abortion. No, sir. He didn't say anything about Hesh either. Oh, Hesh is in the place. We need to bless them so we can. Nope. He told them straight, brothers and sisters, the truth, and shut your mouth. You better shut your white mouth. Brothers, those people don't know that these guys actually pulled him out of hell. The one that accept what he's saying, he actually spared him. Well, the Most High did. Brothers, this isn't no joke, brothers. This isn't no joke. He didn't say anything. Get ready. The military are going to come to your house. They're going to drag black people out of there. No. Because they know, brothers, all the stuff that they've been talking about is things that they put in our books, brothers. It's things that they form, okay, they lie about, okay, and then they say, this is what's going to happen. Oh, yes, he's been watching, brothers. Oh, come on, man. This guy been watching, man. He's been watching, man. Come on. Oh, those people have been watching our videos. We know that, man. They are in the background right now. The Pope is watching right now, taking note. It's like I'm hopefully Big Levi took me to be a good servant. Hopefully. Define the word hopefully. It's come from the word hope. Hopefully. They are watching. They know what's coming. Okay, the priesthood of Mahan lied to those people. A lot of them going to perish, brothers, because of this lie, man. Because of this lie, they are going to perish, brothers. And we did everything we could to those people. We did everything. We talked to them. There's nothing else to do, man. There's nothing else to do. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm receiving once this door open. I'm probably going to let I'm probably going to let the music play for a while, for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to taking care of business. Now, this is the throne of David, brothers and sisters. We're going to read letter 15. Now, understand this, brothers. Full disclaimer, full disclosure. I am not telling you this is exactly what happened and all this nonsense, brothers. This is letter 15, okay? This is Abbasis, ambassador of Jerusalem, writing to his cousin, the king, Belus. Now, anybody can tell me where we left up last night, brothers? Last time. Well, it was last night anyway. So, last night, brothers, we left with David giving Uzziah. Somebody type the name of the priest, Uzziah, Uzziah. Understand this, brothers. What you're about to witness here, what you're about to listen, David is about to build another place for the Lord. He's about to take the Ark of the Covenant from Hebron and then bring it to Jerusalem. Now, there's two Uzziah, brothers. There's Uzziah or Uzziah, the priest. There's Uzziah, the king. Thank you. Uzziah, the priest. That's the one we're talking about. Can somebody let's spoil the story, brothers? Thank you, brother Peter. Anybody understand what happened to Uzziah? Uzziah the priest? Anybody can tell us, brothers? When I ask question like that, I don't want to look like a scum, just acting like I know everything and stuff. I ask the people so you can participate. The most I say share. Okay. Anybody know what happened to Uzziah, the priest? What he did? It says it in the book of Samuel. He did something that, brothers, it looked good. It was something that is good in the eyes of everyone, but the Most High killed him instantly because we will read it. Why? Okay. Oh wow, really? Man, I thought like somebody would have like catch my drift here. Anyway, brother Uzziah is one of the priests, a Levite priest. Okay, doing when David was taking the ark from one place to another, brother, and then the ark was the oxen or cows were pulling the ark, so one of the cow fell, and then the ark tilted, and then the ark slipped, so the ark was about to fail, so he stopped the ark and then touched it, and then the Mosai strike him, whoosh, kill him dead. He touched the ark. That's what I'm telling people, man. The Mosai saw, and you will understand why the Mosai killed him. He touched the ark. He tried to hold the ark so the ark would not fail. He was a priest, man. He died. The Mosai killed him for touching the ark. And then people are telling you, oh, yeah, the Illuminati, they have the ark, man. They hide it somewhere. Oh, hell to the mother loving. No. We will find out why the Mosai killed him in this book, brothers. Yeah, the Mosai killed him. And then they didn't say why, brothers. They didn't say why in the Bible. Here, they tell you the reason. And here you find out the reason why the Mosai killed Uzziah. And then you'll find out the why Michal, David's wife, when David was coming with the ark in the city, David was dancing for the Lord. And she looked at David in the window. She despised David with her heart. Okay? She despised David. And she said a bunch of stuff, brother. She did a bunch of stuff. You'll understand why Saul, she was the daughter of Saul. You understand why Saul curses is still linger. All right? Is that a real word? Yes, it is. Let us find out, brothers. This is Abbasis writing to King Belus in Assyria. So he's now the ambassador of Jerusalem. A year has passed since the accident. 312, brothers. For those who have the books, I'm not quite sure what it is in the PDF, but it's letter 15. I'm going to jump places, okay? A year has passed since the accident by which I was thrown from my horse, and it is very great pleasure I can resume again my pen and interrupted correspondence, albeit my wife, as your majesty is pleased to say, prove not by any means a poor scribe. So Abbasis suffered an accident a year ago. He was riding a horse and then he got thrown, he got hurt, and then he could not write. So his wife was writing. But there is a big difference between a woman and a man writing. A woman, specifically a woman back then, they put way too many details. If they are describing your white shirt, they will wait to. First of all, this shirt is made out of 100% cotton. It is soft. When you touch it, you can feel the electricity on your hand. And this shirt was made from the cotton from a sheep on the Buffalo base in Mississippi. These sheeps eat a specific type of food to make the cut. They will details. They will too much details. White shirt that said no. They'll tell you this shirt costs $4.99. I would have buy it if I was there because I was trying to get something on sale and stuff like that. It's too much. He just he's like, hey man, sorry, my wife been writing you here. Now I'm trying to read what she's writing. There's way too much details. She keep writing about that gazelle that she has because now we understand it's a back then it's a female thing. Instead of them having cats and little poodles and dogs, they used to have gazelle. It's an animal, okay? They used to have gazelle, and let me type it there. It's like a deer-like animal. They used to have gazelle, and they used to have fawns. She wrote a whole book about a gazelle. So, and this guy is a military man. When two military men are talking, they're putting good stuff in there. Now, she bring that thing to the whole house. She was cleaning. And then that gazelle came in, do a little dance. She was feeding the gazelle with her hand. It's a mess. So if you find in my letters any passage more brilliant and graceful than usual, your majesty must refer them to a tasteful suggestion of the daughter of Israel. So he just kindly, this is a nice way of saying, if you find something that is brilliantly putting in there, you can give my wife credit for that because I was hurt. I could not, talk and stuff like that. So now this is King David, brothers. Why I have this thing in my head? Oh, I was listening to music. This is King David, brothers, going to get the ark from point A to point B. Now he has 36,000 men with him, 6,000 from each tribe. And brothers, this is very important. David took 36,000 men, 6,000 from each tribe, I believe, to go get the ark. This is what happened. A splendid guard of 30,000. Whoa, what? 30,000? I thought it was 36,000, but 30,000, 6,000 from each tribe, something like that. which he has assembled, were drawn up before it, and an hollow square opening towards the town. Okay, every soldier had a spring of olive leaf and his helmet, a rift about his sword, and all the officers wore a scarf of fine twined white linen over their corselet, in token of the sacerdotal character of the present service. So David got like 30,000 men, soldiers, sword and everything, beautiful, working. They're about to get the ark. Well, they got the ark. Now they are bringing the ark from Hebron to Jerusalem, because they're making Jerusalem the capital city, the city of David. The standards of the captain of 100,000 were decorated with blue fringes, the sacred color of the priesthood. Blue, the sacred color of the priesthood. Now I know why I keep getting that freaking thing in my head. So again, brothers, listen. So you can understand. He said the standards of the captains of 100,000 and of 1,000 were hundreds and of 1,000 were decorated with the blue fringes, the sacred color of the priesthood. It's sacred to the priesthood, yet we got a bunch of soldiers and captains wearing this color. The day was cloudless. Heaven seems to smile on the scene. 1,000 and 10,000 of people in their festival attire, lining the walls of Kiljalbahal and extending along the valley up of the highway of Jerusalem in a endless line. The whole spectacle was grand and imposing. It was a nation headed by its king, about to perform the highest honor of its God by removing and solemn possession the house of his holiness from the obscure village to the capital of the king. Now you got David, a bunch of people there, 100,000. They're about to take the ark, brothers and sisters. They are bringing the ark to a place. Everybody dressed, military security everywhere. All the soldiers are guarding the ark and stuff. They are coming. Now David is coming, okay? David is out advancing to the cave, to the gate. Now, when David looked, he saw the ark. There is nobody carrying the ark. The ark was in a cart. They call it a car here. The priest Uzziah or Uzziah put the ark on the cart, pulling by two beasts, two oxen, cows. So now David was pissed off. David, when he said, Uzziah, what the hell is going on here? Where are the Levites? What is it, sweetie? Oh, okay. My daughter want to say thank you. There you go.
Hey, people, thank you for giving that doll, that beautiful doll, that green doll.
All right.
I like dolls.
Okay, thank you. All right. She likes the doll. That's an antique. Thank you so much. Okay, Yaya?
Okay.
Okay, give daddy a head bump. Ow! Oh! Aye. Ooh.
There's somebody else.
Let's go. All right.
Then we'll say thank you too.
Go ahead and say thank you, baby.
Hello, everybody. I am the wife. I just want to say we appreciate for the love and the support that you guys giving me and my husband and my daughter. And I thank you very, very much. And we appreciate it. Shalom, people.
All right. Shalom.
All right, food done.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah, that's my daughter. She was so happy today. She didn't let daddy get any rest with that doll that she has. That's another thing now. Besides that freaking whistle. Yeah, all right. Now it's gonna be all about that doll. She won't even want me to play with this doll and stuff. She already give it a name, which I didn't catch when she told me the name of it. Oh, but brothers. Thank you for the beloved sister Verna for sending her that doll. Boy, that kid, all about that doll. She's all about this doll, that princess. It's an antique. Oh boy, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yes. So now David saw Uzziah came in and the ark is on a cart pulling by two beasts, two cows, two oxen. So David run up to Uzziah and said, Uzziah, what the hell? What happened? Where are the Levites? Why they are not transporting the ark? David's like, oh no, that's Uzziah tell him, no, I was looking for the Levites. Uzziah was the one driving the cart. He was the dude, was sitting on the little thing, and the ark was behind him, and then he was like, telling the oxes, the cow to move. So Uzziah said, oh no, there ain't no Levite and stuff. I could not find it. Plus, remember 50 years ago when the Philistines stole the ark, they bought the ark, they took the Philistine was so dumb, they thought because they saw the two cherubim with their wing faces, they thought the cherubim were the gods. They thought the cherubim were the God of Israel. So what they thought that was the God, they copy the cherubim and then they steal it. They think like they think if they make something in the image of our Father, because that's what they thought, and then they stole it. And they keep, every time one of them touch it, they keep dying. So, and they remove the log. There is a couple log that the Levite put in the soldiers and the shoulders. The Philistine removed them until Samson, went over there and kicked their asses and then took the ark back. So they brought the ark was killing too much of them. There are too much stuff happened, so they sent the ark back. So now they didn't send it with the with the log. So it didn't have any log and stuff like that and things like, yeah, they start to bleed. Their eyes were bleeding, nose and blood were coming out of everywhere. So they sent the ark away because that thing was too powerful. That's what we told our people. That thing is way too powerful. And so when they did that, brothers, they put the ark somewhere outside of the city. Now David is taking this ark to bring it to the house of David, to bring it to the city of David, to Jerusalem. Brothers. And Uzziah said, oh no, things like that, there's no staff to carry the ark. And then I found no Levites. There weren't no Levite there to carry the ark. Yet there's 12,000 Levite dancing in the crowd. And so I said, there's no Levite stuff. So it's good over there. And this ark. So he's carrying the ark. So now David like, okay, whatever. So David was like wearing his full armor and stuff like that. David, brothers, this is what happened. The ark was in the middle of the foot. The whole nation just came out around the ark. They were playing music and stuff. David was saluting and things like that. His sword. And David get out of his horse, and then he grab a paltry. Okay, not yet. He grab a paltry, and then he stopped playing and stuff. He stopped playing music for the Lord. Everybody stopped playing and stuff, and then the whole city surrounding the ark and walking. And then the ox that was pulling the two ox that was pulling the ark, and then Uzziah get off the ark. He was waving the crown. Everybody waving, say, "Yeah, God is with us, with us, with us." And then the ark just slipped out of the cart. And then Uzziah came in and then he blocked the ark with his hand. Like a lightning, brother. The whole crowd was like, yeah. And the ark slipped. So Uzziah came in and then blocked it so it won't fall. And then boom! Uzziah fell dead. The whole city, everybody's silence. David come up. He look at Uzziah. And then he look at the priest. Everybody look. And David, what happened? Uzziah the priest died. The father killed him. Then David named the place a cursed place. He named it Pezah something, which means curse. This means outburst against Uzziah. Then everybody stopped. And David and he said, Okay, who wants to put the ox? And everybody back up like, yo, hey, hell no, nigga, I'm not touching this thing, man. And everybody start backing up from the ark. Okay, the whole party stopped. Everybody stopped mourning her. Everybody started like, the Lord, this is judgment against David, man. Yeah, man, the kingdom. Gossip. Everybody start murmuring and stuff. Oh, what the hell is going on? Why did the Messiah come? We were doing a good thing and stuff. Why did the Messiah then kill stuff like that and things like that? And all this thing. So this is what happened. So David, this unhappy, listen, you'll find out why the Messiah killed him. This unhappy event greatly depressed David and humbled him before the Lord. This incident humbled David, and David started to think, and then he started to see the mistake that he made. So that for many days he fasted and withdrew himself all from public affairs. There's another example of our brothers fasted. He was fasted to humble himself. When you come upon the loin of the Messiah strike you down. You fasted, you humble yourself, because David did come upon the loin of the Messiah. He did this without knowing. The Messiah teach him a lesson. At least at the end of 3 months, it was told him that the poor man. Oh wait, I forgot about this. Now, before that, brothers. Nobody wanted to touch the ox, so the ox stopped right in front of a poor man's house. His name was Obed-Edom. Okay, Obed-Edom. Okay, Obed-Edom. He was a Hebrew man. He was a very poor man. The ox stopped right in front of his house. So Nathan, Ahibata. Let me see who said this. Okay, so Abiathar, the high priest, told David, we can't go anywhere with the ark. Put it in this man's house. We'll ask the Lord what happened, and then we'll bring it there. So they brought the ark, and inside they didn't touch it though. They pulled the cart with it. They pulled the cart. They pull it. They bring it inside of Obed-Edom's house. Obed-Edom was a poor man, and after 3 months, brother, Obed-Edom became the richest man on this land. Obed-Edom was blessed. His garden multiplied. His sheep multiplied like crazy. 3 months, brothers. His oxen, Obed-Edom become the rich. He start getting things and stuff. The Lord bless him. He was a very humble man. Obed-Edom was very humble. And the Ark of the Covenant stay in his house. The Lord bless him. At length of the end of 3 months, it was told to him that the poor man in whose habitation the ark had been sheltered was becoming greatly favored of the Lord. His field bore in 100-fold, brothers and sisters. You know what that means? 100-fold. When you plant something, it becomes 100 times more. That's like if you receive a paycheck for $3,000 every week or every month. The total of your paycheck add to $3,000 every month. That's time 100, brothers. You receiving somewhere. Well, I don't want to be that scumbag that did the math wrong. Somebody did 3,000 times 100. Should be somewhere on like 3 million or $30 million. He was receiving 100 times of what he had, brothers. That's the power of the Most High, brothers. Abundance. Bountiful. This man, he could not, he doesn't even know where those things are coming from. He played corn, brothers. Listen. His field bore 100-fold, his flocks and herds wonderfully increased, and all that he put his hand to prosper, so that it was said, who prospereth, who prospereth and is blessed like Obed-Edom in all Israel. Truly, the blessing of this poor Gittite. He was the son of Git, but he was an Israelite though. He was the son of Git. This poor Gittite should be upon Jerusalem. All Jerusalem say 330 million. 300,000? Is that what that is? $300,000. $300,000 instead of 3 million. All right. Ah, all right. Should be. And then now, brothers, when they see this man is getting more money, they're like, yo, this is the type of blessing that will get to Jerusalem, would get to the whole nation if we do our hash right. I will go and bring again the ark of the Lord, but not as before, without holy preparation, but with sanctified hearts, as becometh those who enter the presence of God. There you go. This is why the Messiah killed Uzziah. David say, I will go get the ark again, but this time with holy preparation and sanctified heart. Can somebody tell me what sanctified heart mean, brothers and sisters? When the Most High tell you, before you come upon me, sanctify your heart. What does that mean? Brothers, the way David did things, brothers, he did things the wrong way. The ark was supposed to be carried by Levites. The ark was not supposed to be in the middle of a bunch of people dancing, following, and do everything around there. Uzziah's heart was not uncovered. Uzziah was being prideful. He had Levites there. He could have had the Levites bring the ark, but he wanted to do it so the people would say, man, look at Uzziah, man, bringing the ark all by himself, man. Uzziah, you great Negro. They did not follow protocol. They have a bunch of soldiers with sword walking around the ark and stuff. The ark is a freaking weapon by itself. Why the hell do you need dude with little sword carrying something that can destroy the entire planet, man? The Messiah was pissed off. David was getting all the glory. He was like waving, oh, David, you great and stuff. Amen. He was dressing all kingly. He was walking next to the ark. This is not what about, hey, man, hey, what the hell is going on here? What is the Messiah was like, what is this nonsense? He gave specific way. When you're carrying the ark, he was supposed to bear on the shoulders of the Levite. Okay, and then up. Not only that, the ark supposed to be at least 2 or 3 miles or 10 miles away from the people because it's too powerful and it's too holy. The ark is in the middle of a bunch of people playing music, dancing, and drinking. The Messiah is not with that, man. David did not humble himself. He came in wearing the most expensive jewelry, the most expensive stuff. He was playing on a golden harp and stuff like that. Whoa, hey. The Most High said, your heart wasn't sanctified. He said, okay, but with sanctified heart as becoming those who enter the presence of God, okay? Before that, every priest, the Levite priest, sanctified themselves 7 days, brothers and sisters, before they go upon the ark. 7 days. It's a holy thing. The Most High doesn't mix with things, brothers. That is why people are saying, Big Levi, you need to go to that place and stuff. Brothers, if I go to this place, Lord, give me, just because you want to teach us a lesson, and I saw the Ark of the Covenant, and out of my mind, I went on there and then tried to get close with my camera. Hey, listen, man, this is Big Levi, subscribe and stuff. The most I can teach you a lesson. You can allow the footage to get online, and everybody that look upon this footage died 3 days later or instantly. That's the Most High. He's not all about that. It's everything has to be straight, holy, because he give protocol. Protocol, brothers. Everything has to be the way it's supposed to be done. The priests have to sanctify themselves for 7 days. That means they have to repent for 7 days, keep themselves holy. That means a lot. When you sanctify yourself for 7 days, that means you have to say 7 days without getting none of that. All right. The bakery is closed, the oven is closed. Sanctify yourself, man. 7 days, take shower, pray before you go close to the Most High, brothers. The Most High killed Uzziah because he was proud. He was seeking the glory for himself. He was, first of all, man, you got beasts. You got 2 beasts taking off the ark, man. 2 oxen, something that is holy. You put 2 beasts pulling it. You know how disrespectful that is? And then he told David, sure, I couldn't find no Levite. There's no Levite around. Yo, there is 12,000 Levites with you. There are a bunch of Levites all over the place. You could not find them? Fast, pray, repent, man. Bakery is closed. Sanctify yourself, man. The most I give instruction. That is why I told you, man. Yo, I'm not afraid of anybody, man. I'm afraid of the Most High. I'm afraid of going somewhere and then do something. Okay, if you do it without knowing the Most High will forgive you, He will correct it. You say, don't do that again. Okay, what you did was wrong. But if you do it with the pride in your heart, you know what you're doing is wrong. Uzziah was seeking the glory. David was like, yeah, I'm going to be the best king and stuff. Next time, brothers and sisters, when David go get that ark, David wore a plain white robe. Plain, nothing. He left all his stuff. The Levites sanctified themselves. They sacrificed with the blood. They took some of the blood and sprinkled it with on the ark. They purified the ark because the ark was not soiled, but the ark, brother, the Philistine touched it for 50 years. So Saul never did anything. He never give orders to sanctify the ark, to make the ark holy. So David, they have to sprinkle blood on it, make it sanctified, sprinkle blood on the Levites, purify them. They have to purify the whole thing. Every 7 step they take, brother, 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Purified. That's how it was. Now, David, brothers, was walking 7 step and humble himself. He didn't wear, there weren't no soldiers with weapons. The Most High doesn't like, he didn't say, oh, took a bunch of dude with gun guarding like the Most High need your protection. No, he is all powerful. He doesn't need all of this crap. He just need the Levites, and this thing's supposed to be separate from the people. The ox supposed to go forward and the people behind, or the people forward, the ox behind. Forgive me if I say this wrong. The Most High doesn't deal with this nonsense, man. So now, when David playing for the Lord, David is dancing. Woo! He was dancing for himself, but David was, playing for the Lord. David started break dancing for the Lord right in front of the ark. He came in the gate of the city of Jerusalem with the ark. So David was like, see, walk for the Lord. David playing. David started. The Holy Spirit was well upon David. David was playing for the Lord. David so happy for the Lord. And then Michal, David's wife, looked at the window and saw David wearing a plain shirt, a plain robe. He left his kingly garment at home, and then he's like barefoot with a bunch of Levite walking around like he's one of those common men. And then Michal was like, hey, David, you scumbag. What are you doing over there with those people? You look like a common man. Everybody look at David. You stupid ass man. Look at you. You are a king. Now you're acting like a, look, oh my God, don't even come nowhere near me. My father Saul would have never done something like this. You abase yourself just like one of those commoners out there. Before you get in my house, go take a shower. You stink. Look at you. That's Michal. Oh, am I buffering? Am I buffering, brothers? Somebody says I'm buffering. Okay, probably they cut my internet. Oh, okay. All right, boy. I hope I'm not have to put that in performance again, man. So she was like calling Dave. She was laughing out loud, making a big nose. Yeah. She's like, oh, my father Saul. I know I shouldn't marry you because I shouldn't get a man like my father. My daddy Saul would have never took his kingly priest and rolling around and leaping around like a freaking savage. And one of the reasons why he does that, bro, she does that because he saw David was more connected with Abigail. Abigail was less pretty, but more humble. Abigail was pretty, but Abigail respected the Lord. She didn't. Oh yeah, Saul came out of her. She was talking like Saul, which they told you here. They said like the reason why she was talking like her is because of the curse of Saul. The curse going to follow Saul and all his family, brothers and sisters. That was the curse of Saul. She make fun of David and stuff. David look at her in the window and she was telling all stuff. She say, yeah, no wonder you with Abigail. You can't get with me because I don't deal with this crap. Abigail is that would deal with this type of low life thing. I drive in a fast lane. Abigail, she start talking bad about Abigail. Abigail wasn't that pretty. She was a normal, decent woman, but Michal was born a princess. Abigail was born a servant. David was born a shepherd. So she was a Beverly Hill, all rich girls and stuff like that. So I did one rich girl once. Oh boy. They're all nice, brothers. All nice until you break up with them. And they bring that beast in them. Telling you like how you poor, how she would have never be she was only get with you because of of that third leg thing that was so good for her. But anyway, you poor, you black, and you don't deserve her. She was all nice, beautiful, nice and stuff. That was when I was back in the whole, eating foreign cookie. Oh, damn it. All right. The only thing that make you a little bit stand up is because you got like a great mind and you kind of smart. That's the only thing that save you. But you're ugly and stuff. You're fat and things like that. And plus, the most important, you're poor and you know who my father is and stuff. Well, that didn't hurt me. Yeah. That's what she was saying. She started yelling and stuff at David. David didn't tell her nothing. David just, let her go. So now the priest is in front of the ark, brothers, with the incense. Okay, the priest is everything now is normal. Everything now, brothers, is well done. Is done according to the law and protocol. The soldiers that were with David wearing blue fringes like your freaking priests, you're soldiers, man. Stay where the soldiers stay at. Don't be walking over and close to the ark and stuff. If it was this day, people would have get close to the ark, taking selfies. Some of them would get on top of the ark, touching the ark, posted on internet. The Lord is not about that, man. Yeah. So she become like her father. And David understanding the spirit of Saul that went upon her. Okay. So now, and when David was singing, brothers, dancing, you can hear from the heaven, the sky crack open. You can hear the voice of the angels singing, man. Just like that's how all my beat, I put angel voices in it, choir voices. And then they start singing and stuff like that. Okay, let me read that part, brothers. Okay, just also you and this here the high priest changes the march into a religious rite, moving with measured step to the sound of the solemn music. Lara, they were doing Lara. If one of you catch my drift, this is David was known as a okay, this is what David was known as. He's really good at that. David, our people, when they used to tell us the story, David really good at twirling that dancing for the Lord and stuff. That's what they were doing. They had a freaking lara for the Lord. The Lord was happy. The Lord was dancing because our people told us the Lord loved lara. He just loved it. Anytime you playing, that's how he told people. He had a festival, the festival of trumpet, which is over there in Haiti called Asgara. The Lord loved it. He loved dancing to Rara. He does. That's what David was doing. David was dancing and stuff. Now, here the high priest changed the march into a religious rite, moving with measured steps to the sound of the most solemn music played upon harps. The king himself leading, striking the chords of his golden psaltery. And this religious dance is so majestic, a movement may be termed such as, and which one of the wives of David witnesses from the palace of and ridicule the king, and the priests participate until they came upon the tabernacle. So she ridiculed David. She said a bunch of stuff. And David sing, brothers. The song is here. It's kind of like it's a lot. The song is really it's so much. It's David saying, um, sing unto the those are some. Those are some. David is singing. Sing unto the Lord all the earth, show forth from the day of salvation. And the singer and the trumpet declare his glory among the heathens. His salvation walks among his marvelous work among all nations. So they were singing, playing for the Lord. Beautiful, brothers. Beautiful. And then when they get to the place, they say amen, the final amen. Stop. They keep continue saying amen, 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 amen. And they keep playing. The music was good. Now, Jerusalem has become the seat of empire, of religious. Brothers, listen. The moment they put the ark there, brothers, this is what's starting to happen to the people. Now Jerusalem has become the seat of empire, of religious and power, and also the center of art and arms. The genius and intelligence of the king, his taste and all the refinement of the age is wonderful. Love for music, poetry, and architecture, his warlike education, his all combined exert an influence over his court and empire such as a few kings of the earth are able to come in. He has invited to his capital the wise men and scholars and philosophers, as well as the poets, artificers, and soldiers of all lands. David invite all the great minds, soldiers, poets, say, come share this blessing with us, brothers. Come now, everybody's coming to Jerusalem. Oh, everybody's coming to Jerusalem. They're seeing all men, soldiers. He invited so Jews and Gentiles alike, brothers. Ah, damn it. Buffering. I'm going to have to say this again. David invited all people from all land. Let me read it again just in case I was buffering, brothers. Okay. He has invited to his capital the wise men and scholars and philosophers, as well as the poets, artificers, and soldiers of all lands. So David invited everybody, all the great minds. He said, coming to Jerusalem. Look, this is our God. This is what he can do. This is the stuff, the knowledge we have. Come, let us participate. Let us share together knowledge and stuff. Everybody come to Jerusalem. Every country coming in, brothers and sisters. They'll study with us. They are singing our music. We are selling them corn. They are selling them stuff. We're giving them gazelle. They're giving them other stuff. Brothers, it was beautiful. Yet, with all the Yet, with all the magnificence and regal power with which he loves to surrounding himself, for all his ideas are kingly and imperial, as if he were born to the throne, had been educated and in sumptuous court. He forgets not the gentler and holier duties which he owed to the memory of his departed friends, Prince Jonathan. He had no sooner established one of the firm bases of the religion observance of the tabernacle. Okay, he again set foot and increased to ascertain if any of the house of Saul or Jonathan's remain. So Israel is flourish, beautiful. Things are beautiful. Now David becomes successful. He's still blooming. He never forget who he was, brothers. He was still that gentle little shepherd. Now he made inquiry. He did promise Jonathan that he was going to take care of the house of Saul. He did promise Saul that he was going to take care of the house of Saul. So now he sent word. He didn't know if there's any remaining. So he sent word out there, said he needs to know the rest of the house of Saul. Now there was a servant of the house of Jonathan, a Canaanite named Ziba. So Ziba came in, and Ziba came into King David, and then Ziba kneeled, say, "May the king live forever." Bow to King David, say, "King David, I heard that you were looking for a last remnant of the house of Saul, and I can give you some information that will help you." And I only ask, my king, that you promise that you're not going to hurt the one that is left from the house of Jonathan, the house of Saul. So David gave him his word, say, by the, as God liveth, I will not hurt anybody. He said, yes, Jonathan has a son. And David like, what? He said, Jonathan has a son? Say, yes. Jonathan has a son. He keep it secret, brother. He keep it secret. Anybody want to tell me what? Oof, I don't have any. Anybody can tell me why Jonathan keep his son secret, even from his best friend David, brothers? Anybody know that Jonathan has a son? Let me. Okay, some people say handicapped, disabled, and stuff. Okay, that's what people say. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. Brandy read that book. Okay, Erie Farms got it. Thank you, on the lookout from his father. Thank you. All right. Brothers, you'll understand why he kept his son away even from David. And then Ziba, the servant, came in. He said, my lord, Jonathan has a son. His name is Mephibosheth. Let me see the name. I don't want to slaughter the dude name here. Oh, good God. Where is it? Mephibosheth. He said Jonathan has a son named Mephibosheth. Okay, so Mephibosheth, he's living all the way in the countryside. Jonathan hid it from his father, King Saul. But there's a problem, my king. When Mephibosheth was a little boy, a little infant, when Jonathan and his father and his brothers got killed in the field of war, somebody came in and gave the nurse the news that her father, Jonathan, died, and her grandfather, Saul, died, and she was so in shock, and she dropped the baby, and then he fell on both of his feet. And then he break both of them, so he can't walk right. So he's therefore handicapped. So if he needs to walk, because he does, it's not special needs, brothers, in the sense that he was born like that, but he was born normal. That shows you, brothers, when the Messiah put the curse upon you, it will follow you all the way up to your family. The moment the nurse heard the news, she dropped the kid, and then he fell to his feet. Both of the feet breaks, man. And then he couldn't walk. He became lame on his feet. He could obviously go up. He could work, but he could not walk properly because of Saul, brothers. Jonathan did his best. He hid his son all the way up from Saul, so Saul won't know. But the curse follow it, brothers. This is a horrible thing. That's why we told our people, man, be careful, man. Be careful what you're doing, man. It will affect your children. The reason, brothers, that this kid got handicapped is because of what the forefathers did. We don't know what our forefathers did, brothers. The kid, he was an innocent kid, but yet because what Saul did, come up upon the loin of the Most High, what? So David said, okay, well, go get him for me, and then I will reward him taking care of him. So Ziba bowed down, as the Canaanite do, because they were our servant, and then he left, go get Ziba. Now, it's a horrible thing, brothers. That's why you don't do things, brothers. It's gonna come back to your children. It's gonna come back to your children, man. Okay? The king, having thus honorably and in royal manner prepared to redeem the oath of Jonathan, he sent special ambassador to Aram. Brothers, listen, this is what David was doing back then. He sent a special ambassador to Aram, king of Tyre, for the Phoenician, to make a league of commerce with him, which provide that the Hebrews, who were an agricultural people, should exchange the production with the Phoenician, who were, a commercial people. So David said to the Phoenician, Aram, the king of Tyre, to do commerce, and Aram gladly accepted. That's how people used to do stuff. They shake hands, and Aram was selling David stuff. David was selling Aram stuff, gold, piling off in the house of the Lord, brothers. They had so much gold, brothers and sisters. They have to store gold in people's houses, man. They have so much stuff. Too many things, brothers. The kingdom is amplified, multiplying, growing. Borders are expanding. Beautiful. Let's read it. The two kings interchanged treaties, and this has led to a friendly intercourse between them. Again, intercourse means, relationship. Relationship means friendship. All right. All right, let's move it. Okay, and to a regular correspondence, a personal friendship. The result of this wise treaty is already being apparent in the increased wealth of the nation, which find a ready market for all its production and all this increased magnificence and comfort to be found, not only in Jerusalem, but in all the cities, through the introduction of articles used in luxury from all parts of the world, with which opulent Tyre pays for the corn and wine and oil and fruits to this land of bountiless and boundless agricultural wealth. So they were buying all the agriculture stuff from us, brothers. They were paying gold and buy and our food, brothers. A banana was like a freaking melon. A melon is like a freaking barrel. It's like a giant barrel. An apple is like a basketball. Our fruit were big, they were good, they were juicy. Our oil was thick. Our corn was sweet. Everybody want to buy from the land of the Hebrew. Now, for the Phoenician are buying hash from us, giving us the gold, and then they are eating our food. They are selling, the fresh tomatoes. Everything is fresh. The onions is plump, juicy. The potatoes, everything is beautiful, brothers. No freaking GMOs, brothers. Beautiful. One thing more remained to me to do, O Abbasis, save this wise and great king to few days. Okay, since I leave, brothers, this is very important, brothers. This is very important what David was saying. He's talking to Abbasis. He said, one thing more remains to me to do, O Abbasis, said this wise king to me a few days since. I live in a royal palace of cedar and sit upon the throne of ivory, and there is no house for the Lord God to dwell in, save the tabernacle of curtain, the pattern of that which of our father had in the wilderness, while we were wanderers, and afterward, while we were at war and we were compelled to change our capital from place to place. It was appropriate to worship in a movable tabernacle. But now I have made Jerusalem the capital forever of my kingdom, and here established my throne, and hither I have brought the ark of this testimony to give of the place therein in all ages. I cannot rest, therefore, until I erect on Mount Moriah, opposite my place of Mount Zion, and temple to God, as he is the God of God, shall surpass in magnificent, and all the temples of God, the heathens and stuff like that. So David come to Abbas and say, Abbas, listen, man, everything's doing great, everything's doing all right. I'm rich, I got all this thing, I did everything, but there's one thing I don't like, Abbas says. I'm living in this beautiful church palace and all that, but the Lord houses is in a freaking tent, is in the curtains. I don't like that. I want to build the Lord a temple that is better than any other temple of the Gentiles and any of the things like that. I want to build the most magnificent temple in the world for the Most High. And then he sent for Nathan, and then Nathan came in. And then Nathan said, what's going on, David? You know, David and Nathan go way back. Said, Nathan, what's up, my Negro? What's up, dude? What's going on, man? What you need, man? Say, Nathan, I'm so happy to see you, my Negro. Listen, I need some counsel. Our God is the most powerful God, right? Well, indeed, my Negro, what's up? Well, I need to build the Lord a beautiful temple, the best temple of ever and stuff like that. And then Nathan say, hey, man, hey, go ahead, do your thing, man. This is a good idea. Do your thing, man. I fully support that and things like that. They were going to build the Most High temple. So then David said, all right, Negro, man, let me get all the Negroes ready. We're about to build the Most High, the best temple of ever. What's up, man? I see you whenever I see you, because Nathan is now the the headmaster at the prophet school that Samuel founded in Ramah. So he came from Ramah to David. So David said, I see you, my Negro. Okay, all right, good, man. What's up? Chill. And then Nathan left. And then David went to sleep. Nathan went to sleep. The prophet Nathan. And then in the morning, Nathan run, brothers. He went to David and said, where's David? Where's David? Say, David, wake up. David, wake up. David, he said, David, you can't build this temple. You cannot build it. And David said, why? I have a dream too. He said, the Lord came to me. The Lord tell me, why is my children put their trust in men? Don't trust any men. The Lord doesn't need a freaking house like this, like that, a physical house to live. When you were in Egypt, when Adam was walking on the garden, did he need a house? When he was with Noah, did he need a house? When he was with Moses, did he need a house? The Most High doesn't need temple. Why are you trying to copying the what the Gentiles are doing? Like the Most High is some kind of like freak, like some kind of like doll things you're going to put there. So now Nathan said the Most High, he not that pissed off, but he's telling you he's not that simple. You cannot put the Most High in a box. He came in the ark, brothers, because that's like the that's like a little microscopic of his power he put in the midst of you. It's a little small part of the smallest of the smallest, brother. He put it in the midst of you. You cannot, that's imprisoning the Most High. You cannot build a house and put the Most High. And David said, you know what? You're right. I had a dream. The Most High came to me in my dream. He said, David, you cannot build this house. You're a man of war. You got too much blood in your hand. This house cannot be about you. You can start the preparation. You can get things ready, the plane ready, but you cannot build it. You killed too many men. You did too many stuff. And we know what's going on. We know what David did. We know all the scumbag stuff David did. David did a lot of scumbag stuff, man. May the Most High bless Uzziah and brought him back. May the Most High bless Bathsheba and brought him back. And the son that David had with her. David did a lot of scumbag stuff, man. And then the Most High said, you are men of war. You cannot build this temple. You got too much blood in your hand. Okay, let me read a little out of it. But the next day he reappeared before the king and said, hear, O king, and listen not to the voice of erring men, but to the voice of God. Again, David keep talking about how great he made the kingdom. He never said, see, the Most High enlarged us, the Most High did this, he brought us here, made me king and stuff. He keeps saying, I. And I keep telling you, the Most High doesn't like that when you don't give him credit. Give him credit. Always speak after the Most High. Okay? O king, let our voice of hearing men, but the voice of God. Last night in the vision of the night to the Lord appeared unto me, and he said, go and tell my servant David, thus saith the Lord, shalt thou build me a house for me to dwell in? Where areas I have not dwelt in any house since the time that I brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, even this day. But I have walked in the tent and in the tabernacle. And all the places wherein I have walked, and all the children of Israel spake a word with any of the tribes of Israel, whom I command to feed my people Israel, saying, why ye not me a house of cedar? Now, therefore, so shalt thou say unto my servant David, thus saith the Lord of hosts, I took thee from the sheepcote, from following the sheep, to be ruler over my people, over Israel. And I was with whithersoever thou wentest. I was with you wherever you go. And I've cut all thine enemies out of thy sight, and have made thee a great name, like unto the name of the great man, and are into the earth. Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and I will plant in them, that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. Neither shall the children of the wickedness afflict them no more. Okay, that's going to happen. Okay, I come in judges over the Most I say, I did all of that. You jumping ahead of me. You are giving orders. I will tell you Where are you going to build my temple? Where are you going to do stuff? Don't go around and stuff. David was in the right, brother. He asked Nathan, but he didn't tell Nathan. Ask the Messiah. What did the Messiah say? What can we do? That is why, brothers, anything that we are saying, brothers and sisters, I ask the Messiah first. I'm like, Father, I got this idea that you beam into my heart. Should I bring it unto the people? Should I tell them? Some of them he said yes. Some of them he said no. Some of the book he said yes. Some of the book he said no. He said no, not now, not yet. No, this isn't gonna be good. The sheep going to be scattered. Well, you can bring this to them. Study with them. Okay, David didn't even consult with the Messiah, so he took things upon his loin. Oh, I was gonna do this. The Messiah said, "Wait, Negro, wait on me. I give the orders here. You're not the Messiah. I am. Wait." And thy house and thy kingdom and all that stuff and things like that. So now the kingdom, brothers, the kingdom start increasing. More money, more things. David is enlarging. Everybody, other people are coming, brothers, talking, learn our history, and we are teaching them about the Most High. They go in their country and then reject their idol, reject their God. They put the Most High in their houses. Things are going good. Brothers and sisters, tell me what happened when one brother start to get successful. Tell me what happened when one sister or family start to get successful in the neighborhood, when they stay in the hood, when they're surrounded by scumbags, and they start seeing you're not taking the bus anymore. You're getting a bike. And you're not getting a bike anymore. You're getting a car. You're not getting a car anymore. You get a limo. What? Now okay, not only you're not getting a limo, there's a freaking helicopter, there's a helipad in your house now. Boy, people are the hell, and this nigga think he's the best, yeah? What's up with him? Who were here before him? What's up with you? Ain't that right, Amalek, man? Yeah, man, this Negro, man, Philistine, he thought those people over there, first of all, they stole the land from all of us, right? I agree. Now, why should we, let them do this? Now, people start getting together. They start robbing the people. They can't go into the kingdom, but the borders, they start taking things there, brothers. They start robbing and killing the merchant that coming by. They start plotting, they start robbing them. The Amalekites, the Philistines, the Moabites. Okay, the Philistine, the Amalekites, the Moabite, and other nations which had 500 years war against Israel. So now they become jealous. They keep attacking David. So the word, every time a group of, and it become a problem. David like, okay, you know what? I didn't want any war with those fools. I offered them everything, brothers. Brother, when our nation, all of them, brothers, even the Philistine, the Amalekite, the Moabite, David said, come, all of you, all welcome. Come eat this thing with us, man. Eat the bread of life with us. They don't want that. They want the bread for themselves. Not only that, they don't want you to eat that bread. They want all for themselves, and they don't want you to get anything. And they will come and get whatever crumbs you got in your house. That's those people. Now they'll start plotting, brothers. And they start warring and stealing and killing on the borders of David. They can't get too close, but on the borders are close to their country. Sometimes some of the merchants get lost and they go to their country. They kill them. They took everything and stuff. So David said, that's enough. He consult with the Most High. Say, Most High, I'm trying to do your job. I'm doing everything in your way. I'm doing everything good. But these Negroes over there, they become a problem. And now they want to come upon your loin and stuff. And the Most High say, get the army ready. We're about to kick a lot of ass and taking a lot of names. And David told Abbasis, and Abbasis sent a letter to King Assyria. King Assyria, I will fight on the side of the Hebrew. We are the allied. I would love to fight with them. And Abbasis say, you have my blessing. So David is gathering the army. Everything is ready. David is about to march towards them and beat them. Now, brothers, Ziba came back. David was in a domestic violence with Michal. They were arguing. Michal's like, I don't know. Well, I'm the daughter of Saul. I'm a princess. You choose her, which is a daughter of some farmers. I'm prettier. My dad has so much money. And don't forget that, the reason why you're here is because of my dad is not here. So Michal was all over. Michal was being the freaking Karen. My apology to anybody named Karen on the comment board, brothers. So, and then the king become greatly offended and then grieved at her words, for he perceived by them that she was without piety. So Michal did not like the Most High. She did not have no respect unto the Most High. Okay. And despised the worship of God. She despised when David is worshiping the Lord. She doesn't like that. Which in the days of Saul had been so much neglect. So when her father Saul was in power, he neglected worship the Most High. Okay. All right. He also learned that it was not until the more reverent Abigail commended the king's devout bearing before the ark that Michal began to scorn him and deride him. So Michal learned that it was Abigail's idea to tell David to humble himself. Don't wear beautiful stuff, just wear plain clothes and then dance for the Lord. Do everything for him, David. Okay, our wife was wise. She was the person who told David, lower yourself unto the Most High. Raise him. Don't be calling yourself king in front of him. He is the king. Always say things. That's why people have problem with me when I said I'm nothing but a dog the Most High went. Oh, Big Levi and stuff. Why you refer yourself as a dog? Okay, be proud. Is that what that is? You want to come upon the Most High being proud? Call yourself deacon. Yo, I'm Moses' mother love, man. I'm modern day Moses. Look at me and stuff. Is that what that is? Lower yourself. Thank you. Humility. Humility. Thus, your majesty, the perverseness and jealousy of Saul coming out of in the character of the daughter has been the cause of her shame, and it was of the fathers. What an illustration of the law of God, that the sin of the fathers shall be visited upon the children. So Abbas is saying like, yo, this is all Saul. He says it's true. The law of the Hebrews said the sins of the fathers shall be visited upon the children. The daughter son turned out just like Saul. Remember, brothers, she was born a princess, man. She's like, yo, you brought this broken hall in my home, in my palace. I am the queen. She's like, yo, just because I was sinning 10 years ago, I'm still a princess. She's not nobody. She's just that little ghetto girl that you get. I was born from the hill and all that. She kept talking David down. She said, you lower yourself and stuff like that. And then with this girl and things like that. She doesn't even have a gazelle. I have a gazelle. So again, brothers, the princesses back then were whores. They did not behave. And gazelle was like them saying, I have a Lamborghini. So gazelle, like the freaking beast, the animal gazelle was like the high stuff. It was like the a la mode animal to have back then. Okay, a freaking gazelle. Anyway, a deer-like animal. So From that day, David has not entered the presence of the perverse and jealous women who publicly sought to bring upon him ridicule while in the accustomed worship of his God. She is punished, therefore, even like the father Saul, both of irreligious and for jealousy. David cut her off. Cut her off. Well, David brought Michal back because, brothers, man, David did not enjoy Michal, man. He just married Michal, and then Saul take Michal from David and then married her with another man and sent her away. I miss my wife, man. I miss my wife, brothers. So he had to bring her away, but the connection got disconnected. The connection got broken. So that's why, Michal was not humbled down. She didn't spend too much time with David. Okay, he thought David was like that little shepherd boy. She can just go ahead and then give him a golden ring, and then have her eat a cookie all over. Oh, 10 o'clock. All right, brothers and sisters, let us sanctify the fast. Yeah, the love was unplugged. The connection was lost. No internet connection. Could not, find. Brothers and sisters, it's 10 o'clock. Day 31. We are calling upon Obed-Edom to come and sanctify and certify this fast. May the Most High look upon this fast with respect. May he have respect under this fast and give his people this great deliverance. All right, the fast is sanctified. Boy, I'm getting better at this thing. Remember how bad I was when I started this thing? Boy, that was horrible. But a week doing this thing, I got better. Thank you for all the people that sent the videos, the tips and stuff. It's better. It's better. It's better. It's getting better. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, brothers. All right, let us take a little break, and then I will show you guys the books that we have so you folks can get them if you wish. All right, brothers, then we will do a praise report as usual. This is Bible Healing Study Course by Kenneth E. Hagen. I just get this so I can study and stuff like that. Those are cheap from Amazon, okay? Those are really cheap, all right? And if you can find a PDF, send it to me. If anybody needs some of those books, I might be able to send you the PDF, all right? This is the Cultural Wall of the Bible, okay? 4th edition, Victor Matthews, Illustrated Manners. So those are certain things, okay? We were just blowing the shofar. Look at this. This dude blowing some flute. That's the Most High sense of humor. This book, if you wish to have it, you can buy it. This is me just sharing knowledge with the people. All right? This is us sharing with each other, brothers. The cultural world of the Bible, okay? This is sacred sites, sacred places, okay? Sacred site around the world, sacred places. All right? If you can find a PDF, send it to me so I can send it to the people. All right? They are sacred site, brothers. That's an Islamic tomb. That's African source. Those are sacred places, okay? Archaeological Mexico. See that Olmec head? Those are not like things that they call. Those were people that were alive. Those giant Olmec heads that you're finding, brothers, those were real people. They just hardened. The Mosai just freeze them. But they were alive. Those are Olmec giants that used to walk around in the land. Yeah. Okay. Those are where some of the giants that Joshua was fighting, Moses was fighting. They were real. That could be King Og. We don't even know that. And this 500 Nation by the beloved brother Tal Oak, Narragansett State. This brother, Look at the brother face, man. Look at this man's face. Okay? Look at those people's skin color. Look at those people's skin color, brothers. Okay? Okay? Look at the Spanish. When they came in, they were fighting our brothers. Give me a second. Too many books here. Oh, sorry. Too many books. They will cancel your order, brothers, okay? This is the Spanish, the enemy, bringing Jacob's trouble. This is part of Jacob's trouble, brothers. Those guys were well equipped. They have all the armors and stuff. And then our people had like little stake and stuff. We're still kicking their asses. Okay, you can see the skin color and stuff. Okay, that they had medieval. Okay, look at those dark-skinned brothers there. Okay, that's our people over there. Look at those people. Look at how they look. Look at how they look. You see how they look, brothers? You see the skin tone? This book is $25. Dark skin, copper colored people. By Alvin M. Josephi Jr. Yeah. The Sun people. All right. There you go. There they go, brothers. Playing and dancing, football. Be around fire, brothers. That's our brothers. That's our people. All right. This is what we used to do. Beautiful, brothers. Beautiful. All right. Let us read some of that praise report. Okay. All right. Prayer requests. Oh boy, I think please oh boy. I think I'll put these things somewhere. Oh, praise report. All right. Okay. Okay, brothers. The sister want us to know all praises to the Most High. Thank you for your prayers and the prayers from the family. I want to share the progress report since last Monday. I'm still out at my appointment. No eviction notice posted. Hallelujah. All praises. They are not evicting the sister. They could not evicted her. I am grateful to the Most High for continuing to protect me and my home. The enemy did show up at my door, but the Holy Spirit gave me the words to say, and they went away. I pray that they never return, that all the fiery darts of the enemy are quenched, and that spirit of confusion caused them to fight among themselves. This is very important, brothers, when you're praying. Always, if somebody come up upon you, they are plotting against you, a bunch of people are plotting against you, tell the Most High to set a spirit of confusion upon them. They'll be confused to each other and they'll fight each other. All right, leaving me at peace. I have included a PDF of some of the scripture I pray, meditate, and recite. Feel free to share it with the family and where appropriate. Thank you and the family for your prayers. All praises, honor, and glory go to the Most High. Peace, blessing. So the sister have a PDF here. She said, if anybody want this PDF to know what psalm she was saying and stuff like that. She was the sister that they were harassing to evicted her. She paid her rent. She paid her rent and everything, but they were harassing her and then telling her she has to pay a damage for $10,000 that was done to another unit. Does the sister ask the nation? We pray for them. They back off. Back off. That's what happened. Brothers, don't go to war by yourself. You got the whole army with you. Okay. Somebody sent me a dream. I got a bunch of dreams here. One brother want the nation to know that they gave him he was praying for a job. The Most High gave him a job next to his house, next to in his place. He was working for 3 years. They want to put him. They want to give him this region, regional pieces for himself by himself, and he was asking guidance if he should take the job. Pray, man. Thank the Most High. Thank you, and take this job, man. All praises, man. Beautiful, man. All right, brothers and sisters, we all catch up. Should we keep on moving? Should we keep on trucking, brothers and sisters? Pretty much we're done. We got one last thing we want to touch in this. It should take about 10 to 15 minutes. Should we keep on trucking, brothers? Let the nation speak. All right. The people have spoken. Let us keep on moving, brothers. Let us keep on trucking, brothers. Now, David cut off Michal forever. Michal died without no children, man. Cut her off. He never come close to Michal. David officially took the key of the bakery and then melted in fire. He doesn't want her anymore. Cut her off. She grew old and bitter because of Saul. Saul messed up the whole marriage, man. And Saul did give Michal to David to be a snare unto David. Saul taught her how to mistreat David all the way. She didn't want to do that because she did love David. But after Saul died, she brought all the stuff that Saul was teaching her to David. David cut her off. He says here, brother, the widow of Nabal is now therefore the first in rank in the palace as queen, Abigail, and being scarcely less beautiful than when David married her among the mountains of Carmel, and possessing amiability and grace of manner, she's a great favor with the court and people, and Michal has never been. So Abigail is less beautiful than Michal, but the people love Abigail more. The Most I love Abigail more. More people get along with Abigail. Michal, when she come up there, she's like that pretty girl that come up there and speak high. Everybody have to worship her and stuff. The people could not stand that bitch. That's why they love Abigail, because she was being a whore to them. So the Most I love Abigail. Abigail love worshiping the Most High. There you go. Now, Ziba returned. Ziba returned with the boy, Mephibosheth, the sons of Jonathan. He could not walk, so they carry him to David. And this is the description of this boy. Brothers, understand this. He was a slight, sickly young man with short neck, which support a large and intellectual head, developing the great brows and forehead of Saul. That's it, man. Should I need to go more? Brother, should I need to go further? The moment they said this boy looked like Saul, that's it. That's it for this boy. He looked like Saul. That's it. He looked like Saul. Let's go in. While the mouth was singularly effeminate and beautiful, but wore a fixed, cynical smile. His face, pale and prematurely withered, was like that one of the seldom stirred abroad in the sun and dry. Not only that, brothers, please tell me another person that dressed like that dude that was the son of Saul. This is how he dressed. He was attired richly and gaudily after the fashion of the princes of Moab. Jewels, sparkle in his waist and breasts, and he wore rings of gold in his ears like the effeminate Ammonite lords. The expression of his white and wildered face was singular compound of scorn and reverence, hatred, and fear. As he respected the power of David, he yet felt that he sat on the throne with just, I can go on with this. Not only this dude looked like Saul, yet he dressed like Ishbosheth, all effeminate and manly. And then when he saw David, he was looking at David like, he was a kid though, but he no, brothers, when they say effeminate, that doesn't mean he's gay. That means he's unmanly. He's all feminine. Everything he's wearing is like, yo, those wearing, you wearing gold earring and don't you, brothers, there's a group of men, I'm not gonna say we tribe those men. I saw them all the time wearing ankle bracelet, like women. They're wearing baggy pants, not baggy pants. They're wearing pants that it's long trousers, but they cut it to the knee, and then they wear women ankles, and then they got they wear like what they call those things you put in your fingers, lipstick. Oh boy, I'm forgetting all those women stuff. Oh boy, help me out there. There are plenty of women that tell me it's like a painted thing. Nail polish, thank you. Boy, they're wearing black nail polish, and those guys are acting like they're so Superman. That's a feminine trait. That's effeminate. It doesn't mean technically they are, well, technically doesn't mean like, technically they are, pico smoochers. All right, but that's a feminine stuff. Okay, this dude is like they wear what is this, yo? Why are you wearing a dress like, yo? If you're pickle smoochers, just tell everybody you smooch pickle, and then we're good with this, man. Hey, that's your thing, That's They wear like stuff. They wear like ring on their pinky toe and their feet, and then one dude shaved a side of his beard and left the other one. What the hell is this? What is that? What's going on here? So that's why he was, anyway. So he already didn't like David. He was looking at David. He didn't like David. He looking at David and stuff. So David said, "Is this Mephibosheth, son of Jonathan?" "I am, O king." He just leaned upon Ziba like, "I am. So what? I come in obedience to thy command. Whatever. Thou hast done well. Fear not." That's David talking. "Thou hast done well. Fear not. I have sent for thee to show thee kindness for Jonathan's thy father's sake. For I hear thou hast been dependent on strangers." The dark Saul-like eyes of the young man flashes of words look as if he would have replied. Okay? So when David said, "I heard you are receiving services from strangers, and I'm here to help you." So he looked at David like this is what he almost says to David. He almost said, "David, the reason why I'm depending on strangers, that is because you sit on my throne. If it wasn't for you, my father, or I would be king by now, because that scumbag Ishbosheth died. It's because of you." That's why they say he was about to say. Then he closed his mouth. He looked at David. He's like, "Yeah, whatever, man." David didn't say anything. David said, "For thy father's sake, I will restore thee all the land of thy grandfather Saul, and all things that thy father possessed. These will enrich thee. Also, thou shalt dwell with me in my palace, and have a seat at my table as long as thou livest. Ziba will look after thy estate, and render to thee his yearly accounted, and thou canst dwell here in peace and pursue such life of suit by fragile health. So David say, I will restore to you all the wealth that Saul has, everything that he's had and stuff like that. But you have to stay with Ziba, so Ziba can look after you and then do your stuff, that things that you need and things like that. All of a sudden, that kid, that little boy that was looking at David with all like this eyes, just like Saul, father. Thank you, you're so gracious, King. Oh my God, oh, you bless me. David said, that's all right, I made an oath, I have to keep it and stuff. But in his heart, brother, he hated David. And he's plotting, brothers. They said here. He plotted. Every day he come to the table, eat with the king and stuff, but he's plotting against David. Okay? Now the letter ended with, a few days hence, at the head of 100,000 disciplined troops, the king moves forwards against the realm of Philistia. Upon the return of the army, I will again write to your majesty farewell. So, this kid is in the house, Mephibosheth, and now David take somewhere around like 400,000 men, 100,000 men. They are going to the Philistine for war. Letter 15 is ended. Letter 16 is very short. So letter 15 is ended, brothers. So that's the stuff. So hopefully, brothers and sisters, some of you that have been following us, you understand why the Mosai killed Uzziah. You understand that the Mosai is nothing to play with. He has protocol. He has way that he does things. You don't take the Mosai and then brought the Mosai in the middle of everybody dancing, partying, and those guys are not priests. They're wearing priestly clothes and stuff. The Mosai doesn't play like that, brothers and sisters. You have to do everything correct in front of the Mosai. That is why, brothers, anything that you are doing in your life, brothers, make sure you ask the Mosai for guidance. Don't take upon your loin and ask the Mosai. For instance, I have a beloved sister, brothers. Okay, she's going under a very serious surgery. Now, for her, in order for her to go into that surgery, she needs to take the CV test. Now she's going haywire. She's very worried. She doesn't know what to do. She's panicking because they've been telling her some people get the virus while they go tested. She said 2 of her friends go tested. They didn't have the virus. They go tested. Then they got the virus. One of them died. She's panicking. And she reached on to me. She asked, Brother Levi, what should I do? I have to go do the Mosai. What should I do? And then I told her, you are one of the chosen. Your heart is uncovered. You pray to the Most High, you are covered. Go get the test and go get that surgery done. Trust in the Most High. Those your friend or those people that die, they don't know the Most High like you do. Those people that are spreading all lies. Brothers, if somebody out there not bringing you peace, brothers, if that person has a YouTube channel always talking about, oh, Jacob Shabo, they're coming for you. Yeah, get ready. When this man, John Kilpatrick, tell you, you're going to be reimbursed. How the hell somebody going to come and go over there, brothers and sisters? Okay? And then come over here, give you money, and then brought you back in Jacob Shabo again. How does that work? Now people are now saying a bunch of stuff. Okay, they are infected people. They don't do this, they don't do that. You are the child of the Most High. If you're brothers, it's okay to feel a little bit careful. Don't be dismayed. Don't be afraid. Don't be like the Gentiles. Oh, they tried to get me, man. They tried to get me. You don't have the trust in the Most High. That is what David did. He put a bunch of soldiers next to the Ark of the Covenant to guard it with sword instead of the Levites. Where is your faith? Put your faith in the Most High. I have to go ahead and take a test for the surgery. I take the test, get my surgery done. A lot of the people, they pray for the surgery, they took the test, they get the surgery done. But other people out there, oh man, they're infected you with these diseases, they infected black people and stuff like that. And stuff. Yo, I'm the child of the Most High. The Most High will not anything happen to me. My beloved mother take that test 3 to 4, 5 times. Nothing happened to her. A bunch of people take the test that I know. They are on the truth. They are under the covenant of the Lord. Nothing happened to them. Trust the Most High always, brothers. Don't let people that always any little thing they get scared. Oh, there was some homie, the elite man. Yo, the elite about to do things. No, don't talk like them. Don't be dismayed. Don't fear what they fear. The book of Isaiah, brother. Isaiah 8, verse 12. Isaiah 8, verse 11, 12. Yeah, somebody give me Isaiah 8, verse 11, 12 to 13. Isaiah 8, 11, 12 to 13. It began at 10, but 11, 12 to 13. Isaiah 8, 11, 12 to 13. Don't be dismayed, brothers. The Most High have a blessing for you at the bank. The bank said you cannot come inside until you wear a mask. Oh man, I'm not gonna wear a mask so I can breathe my own breath and then get coronavirus. Yeah, the Illuminati is doing this. Then you lost the blessing. Brothers, understand this. If anybody, any Gentiles out there, have the mindset to hurt you and have a swab that is infected and try to put it in your nose, I can guarantee the moment this person walk, he will trip on his feet and fell, break his neck. This is not for you. The infected people that the Most High want to be infected. So be it. Isaiah 8, 11. For the Lord spake thus to me with a strong hand and instruct me, thou shalt not walk in the way of his people. Don't walk in the way of Gentiles, fearing everything. Say ye not a confederacy, or all of them, to whom the people shall say, a confederacy? Neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid. Don't fear what they fear. Don't be afraid, brothers. They infected the swab the people. So what, Nigo? I got the Most High on my back, man. What's up? The infected people, come on. I'm not scared of you, man. You think I'm scared of your little disease? The Most High brought this year. Stop repeating what the Gentiles are saying. Stop following people that bringing fear. If this person, I think somebody's calling, brothers. Let me take that person and stuff. Hopefully it's not a scam. Hello?
Blessings. Peace be unto you, Big Levi.
Peace be unto you, sister. What you have for the nation?
Yes, I'm the one who has the son who's deaf.
I'm sorry, sister. What did you say? You said you have the what?
I'm the sister who has the son who's deaf.
You have a son that is deaf?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not quite sure if I received an email, but go ahead, sis.
Oh no, I have an email. I was just watching it, cooking, and I had to call in right quick. I wanted to say this time that my son losing his hearing was a blessing from the Most High. And it was a blessing because the first time I heard him speak, the Most High speak to me 4 different occasions. The very first time was right before I was about to react to my son losing his hearing. And I was about to cry and get all emotional, but I heard clearly, he'll be back. And then as soon as I heard it, bam, I just started crying and you're like, why me and all of that. I went through it. But aside from that, I didn't know. Okay, I would have had a very, very hard life because had he not taken my son's hearing, I was working 3 jobs. I was, struggling. And prior to that, I had just been released, meaning I was 25 and I was raised like Cinderella. so I had absolutely nothing.
Of course.
But the Most High, eventually, He took everything. He took my 3 jobs away. He took everything away from me and my son's hearing. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I screamed and yelled at him, and I heard from him a second time, and I heard nothing. And then I was like, what? Nothing? And I got sassy this time. So I said, okay, I'm going to show you nothing. I went and got my bills out the mailbox, and I had a check in there. So basically, he smacked me in the face, basically saying, you know, you ain't got to do nothing.
Nothing,
my son,
sister. Nothing.
Right. Because my son lost his hearing, and I obeyed the baby daddy, you know, at the time, his mother, she told me to go get SSI for him. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what social services was. I didn't know Social Security. I didn't know none of that life, you know. I didn't even know what food stamps was.
Yeah, all praises, sister.
I knew nothing. I was just like on my own with a child. And the Most High set it up like, bam, you covered. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. So to me, it was a blessing that He took my son's hearing. But remember, He said it'll be back.
It will.
So all praises to the Most
All
High.
praises. Thank you.
I can't wait when He comes.
Yes.
I love the Most High. He's amazing.
He is. All praises, sister. Thank you for sharing with us.
All right. No, bye.
Bye. Shalom. Brothers, listen to me. Understand what the Messiah is: a master chess player. This sister story is not only is similar, it's the same as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 story I'm getting, brothers. The Messiah is retiring his people. He's retiring them. He's just telling them stay home. But the Messiah don't have a job. Stay home, Negro. Stay home. Let me do my stuff. Brother, if you get fired from your job, drop on your knee, tell the Messiah, all praises to the Messiah. Thank you, Father. I'm awaiting the next step. Just await. Apply for that unemployment or whatever. Apply for anything. Wait. The Messiah doesn't do things like that. Now, you home, brothers, you have time to study. You have time to watch videos. Anybody here, brothers, you saw the video of, if you haven't, you saw you saw the video of the beloved brother Big Judah about Pastor John Kilpatrick. When the Messiah said they are going to reimburse you, brothers, they are going to give you that. Reimburse is a code word. You're gonna have to give that blessing back, Negro. What's up with you, little Negro? Give that thing back, brothers. Do not ever doubt the Most High. When I say doubt the Most High, not like put the Most High on blast. It's okay to fear. But brothers, to be crazy, bat-hish crazy like the Gentiles, oh, they're putting poison in this. Oh, they're putting poison in that. Oh, the water have poison. You live in fear of the things, not in the Most High fear, but you live in fear on the vaccine. You live in fear. For those of you who will take this and say, Big Levi is telling people to go get the vaccine. Yo, man, if you stay on the second floor, third floor, open the window, jumped out. Because people will send me emails. So are you telling me so I can take the vaccine? Oh, hell no, man. I didn't tell you can take anything. I'm telling you to fear the Most High, brothers and sisters, okay? All right? Everybody understand what's going on today, brothers? Everybody got a little learning and understand why the Most High rejected Michal, and then why the Most High killed Uzziah, why the Most High was pissed off about what David did. He did not did it in a proper way. He did it to bring himself up. He did it. Uzziah was lying. He said, oh, there are no Levites and stuff. There's 12,000 Levites in your sight. They were doing everything like a freaking, like they were doing everything like pagan. They were doing everything like a Christmas decoration. That's why the Most High killed him. All right? Okay, brothers and sisters, by the power the Most High vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. You can take this power anytime you feel like. Be at peace, brothers. Stop listening to those people that are bringing you fear, brothers. If that person keeps talking about war upon you, leave that person alone. Don't listen to these people anymore. The Most High say, yes, there would be a war World War III will be among the Gentiles and their people. You're good. Thank you for the sister that called and give that testimony. Thank you for the sister that write, give that testimony. Shalom, brothers and sisters. May the King reign forever. May the Most High's everlasting kingdom come as soon as is possible. Today, March 1st. Yep, March 1st, brothers and sisters. Thank you for watching. I love all of you. I see you folks tomorrow for the prayers. Tomorrow, we're going to pray the Most High, okay? Shalom.